Saturday, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I'm glad to be here to present you for my third project, Get to the Point. And my point today is get lost from your country, which means traveling abroad. Okay? Before we are going to start this piece, could I get the idea and background of your traveling? For these three past year, have you ever visited other country? Wow, we are international. Okay, and for all those countries that you visit, do you know the country so well? I mean, do you know about the people there? How can the people there spend their life? Do you have chance to get in touch personally with the local there? Anyone? Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, and today this question is the gist of my speech. After you hearing this speech, I hope it will transform you from the normal tourist who spend your time for your holiday, for sightseeing and leisure, to be a traveler who explore the country deeply and locally. And today I will present you the tips for traveling to make you clear and make you remember my speech properly. I will divide my trip to be three parts. For the first part, the language. Before you visit the country, no matter which country it is, you need to learn their language. Why? Because the people there speak their own language in their country, and they're proud of that. If you visit the country, although they can speak English with you, but if you try to speak their own language with them, it means you humble and respect to the people of that country. In the end, they will recognize you and feel good for you to respect their own language. Moreover, if you can speak their own language, I don't mean you need to speak fluently. You just need to speak for the survival conversation. Because if that country, they cannot speak English, you need to make sure that you can survive in that country with the basic communication. For example, you can say thank you, ขอบคุณครับ or เท่าไหร่ how much เท่าไหร่ and where am I ผมอยู่ที่ไหน This is the basic conversation for survivors in any country. And if you have chance to spend time to hang out with the locals, all the language that you know about this country is pretty useful. For example, cheers, chayo, and maybe something like oops, what it? Yeah, something like this. It's very useful. You can speak that thing with the locals. It will impress them very well. And if you want to get more advanced with the language, for example, you may try to learn the words like you are very cute คุณน่ารักมาก I like you ผมชอบคุณครับ and could you marry me แต่งงานกับผมนะครับ if you can learn the language like this, who knows, you may have chance to meet your destined wife or husband in other country. And if you learn this before, you can import someone to your own country. So this is really important to learn the language before you visit the country. Secondly, you should learn the background of the country before you visit. I mean, you need to learn the basic rule and basic culture behind the country before you visit there. To make you understand and clear about this thing, I will give Thailand as examples. If you plan to visit Thailand, you need to know some basic rule and culture. For example, we have a basic manner like this, สวัสดีครับ This kind of thing, you cannot say hello, especially we're here. You know, so at least learn something that like the people there use for their normal life. And in Thailand, we respect the seniority. So if you want to be you feel comfortable when you travel to when you want to travel in Thailand, you may stay in your country until you retire and come here to take this advantage. Okay, and the last thing about the culture here, Thai people respect to the king. If you have chance to see a movie in the theaters, you need to spend at least 2 or 3 minutes for a short movie about the king. You need to stand up, stop eating your whole, and cannot drink your juice. If you don't do that, you may have no chance to see your movie. Okay? So it's very important to learn about the background of each country. Otherwise, you cannot stay there comfortable and like spend your life with the environment there properly. And the third thing, spend as much time as possible with the local there. Why this thing is so important? Okay, if you have chance to do the activity with the locals, for example, join their wedding ceremony, watching television, and in my case, playing games. Yeah, you will have chance to exchange the idea with them. The more activity that you share with them, and the most benefits, the most activity that I love a lot when I travel to other country is shopping with the locals, because you will get the idea about their taste and their lifestyle. So in the end, you will know the most of the country from the local, and this kind of thing is really effective. So that's it for my tips, and I hope when you have chance to travel to any country, you will think more about the trips that I provide to you today. So if you are ready, and you have the passport, and you have the ticket, and you have the money, just get lost from here. For me, since I have stayed here for a while, and there is the other speaker come here, I need to get lost as well. Thank you.